So guys, hello everyone. I'm so happy to see all of you here. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for attending our webinar. Guys, would you give us some pluses in the chat? Like, can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything okay with connection? Yep, I see the pluses.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, thank you for attending. My name is Oleg. I'm a founder of PracticeBox educational platform. Initially, we have started on Ukrainian markets only, but now it turns out that we like really do international worldwide things. That's why I'm studying speaking English, and not only because of that, but also because we have a very special guest today, a very special expert. It's Stefano Pisoni from Milano, Italy. Digital marketer, digital strategist, growth hacker, and chief growth officer at JotURL.
Hi everyone, I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Oleg.
Great. So guys, I see people joining us, and let me ask you guys one more question. Could you also type in the chat the city where you are? Where are you from? Where are you listening to our webinar? It would be very interesting because I've seen a lot of registrations from Italy as well, actually, from Russia, from the Ukraine, Kharkiv, Chernihiv, Dnipro. Is there anyone from Italy? Kyiv?
Me.
Yeah. Dnipro. Oh, it's almost Ukraine. It's only Ukraine for now. Okay. I guess we'll have more international audience later on. So let's start with the short introduction of you, Stefano. What do you do? What is your area of experience? I've just briefly described it on the website, but it would be, I guess,
okay,
to know it like in more widely, more precisely, and then we will go to the subject of webinar.
First of all, thank you, Oleg, to inviting me to this webinar, and I'm happy and I'm saying hi to everyone that is seeing us. Who I am? I'm Stefano Pisoni, a digital marketer from Milano, Italy, and I'm a former marketing manager of Shimano. I don't know if some of you are a fisherman or passionate about biking. I was a former digital marketing manager for this big company, and then I decided to take my road and become a freelance consultant. I'm mostly skilled about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Instagram growth, and then I decided to go vertical into growth hacking because I like the measurable data. I like to understand how I can grow a company or a business, and this led me to become the CGO at JotURL. JotURL is a tool of tracking links, that is one of the biggest changing in the marketing world, and later on I will explain you why. And I think this is the reason why me and Oleg we get in contact, because I'm also growth hacking, doing some growth hacking. I wrote a book, but it is in Italian, about LinkedIn, LinkedIn growth hacking. I'm getting pretty good results with my clients on B2B growth hacking on LinkedIn. I'm finding new leads, new clients. But we will see these things during this webinar. If you have some question, I have the chat open, so feel free to interact. I will be happy to answer to all your questions. And so we are trying to keep this useful for everyone. And I will be happy if some of you will take some knowledge during this webinar, will apply these things in your company. Maybe if you want to write in the chat, what are you doing in your company? What's your role? And what type of products or service are you selling? Maybe I can do some example more vertical on your type of business. And if some of you will make practice and will actually what we will see today, I will be very happy, because I'm pretty sure that you can get some results in like 1 month or less. I think I can start talking about some things that are written in the webinar presentation.
Yep.
What is growth hacking? If some of you doesn't know what growth hacking is first of all a mindset and an approach to quickly grow companies, finding some methodologies that are scalable and can be applied to your business to have a very big impact on what are your, for example, KPIs and your results. It's not all about automating and not all about automation, but automation has usually a big part in growth hacking, because usually growth hacking is done when you are few people, small business, and you want to scale fast. So you need to understand what are your KPIs, what can you scale, what can you use to get the most and help you to obtain your result as quickly as possible. Growth hacking is not some always black hat things like scraping the web and things like that. Lots of times it's just understanding what are the biggest things that can give you the biggest impact on your business. For example, you have an higher retention on your clients, so your clients will, when a new prospect become your clients, this will stay for a long period of time, but you have some trouble optimizing the lead generation part of your business. With a growth hacking mindset, you can go to, okay, what are the ideal client avatar of our business? What are their needs? What problem we solve? And then we can, I'm talking about we because it's like me and you together, okay? It's like we can think about a perfect offer where our ideal client avatar is, for example, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and then getting in contact with them on scale with automation, and then optimizing our lead generation department. How you can use growth hacking in B2B? Because lots of time growth hacking is used on B2C companies. For example, some of you know Dropbox. Dropbox with a referral program, thanks to Sujan Patel approach, exploded. Dropbox is known as the Dropbox we know now thanks to the strategies of Sujan Patel and the growth hacking strategies of Sujan Patel. With a referral program, Dropbox gave for free 500 gigabytes to who bring friends in Dropbox, and this let Dropbox explode. This is just an example, one of the easiest ones, but you can replicate this type of approach in your B2B company. I'm checking okay, Marina, we are Magento focused company working with okay. Marina, now in 10 minutes I will give you a fabulous hack if you work with Magento. So you can use growth hacking in B2B for sure. For example, one of the easiest things is LinkedIn. I made a growth hacking course of LinkedIn, but it's in Italian, so sorry. I will translate maybe this one day, but I will share with you some important things now. If you work in the B2B world, LinkedIn is one of your best assets. You need to optimize your profile. You need to optimize your photo, your cover, your message, like it's a landing, like a landing page. Okay, so don't be too self-promotional, but try to configure your LinkedIn profile like it's a landing page. What problem you solve, and then you can go on scale, sending connection to your ideal customer avatar. I will not talk a lot about your ideal client avatar right now, because you can find a lot of guides and tutorials on the web, but it's the first thing you need to do if you haven't done it yet. If, for example, like Marina, Magento focused company, okay, there's an super important thing you can do with LinkedIn with the Sales Navigator, because a lot of people doesn't know that you can select the technologies that some companies are using in the Sales Navigator. So, for example, if you're targeting people that are using Magento or ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, if you are selling, for example, copywriting for onboarding sequence for emails, in the Sales Navigator, you can select LinkedIn give me companies that are using this type of technology, for example, Magento. And then you can have a full list of prospects that are using this type of technologies. You can replicate that in your business. If you want, I suggest you to, like Marina has done, type what you're doing. I will try to customize my tips on your type of business. So, for example, this is a super easy growth hack that you can do on LinkedIn. Just open the Sales Navigator. You have 1 month for free if you have never done it. Use it. Leads, find the companies, and then use the section technologies used. And then you can find the companies that are using the technology of your competitor, and you can contact them and selling super targeted proposal for them. This is one of the simplest growth hacking things you can do. It's just the basic, but you have just found your ideal client avatar in 3 clicks. Then you can use some automation like Phantombuster, like a Scrubbing, to scale the process of getting in contact with them. And you just have to open your LinkedIn, check the leads, and get in contact with them. This is just one example of how you can use growth hacking and some mindset approach on the B2B world. What I want to you bring home after this webinar is that the world is evolving. The biggest things is not how we can use one tool or how we can use one tips, one trick. Is that growth hacking is a mindset, is an approach from understanding what your ideal client is and how we can scale and automate these things to get in contact with them and sending super targeted proposal. And then how we can let our customer that we already have spend more. How we can bring them to use our services or our product more to getting a high lifetime value of the client. It's difficult to making example on everything in 1 hour webinar, but this is the biggest thing you need to understand, because everyone is always thinking when we are talking about growth hacking, okay, there's a special tool, a special trick. No, it's not like that. You need to have a full comprehension of what your business is, what your client is, what your proposal is, and how you can scale these things. Another big trend, for example, in the growth hacking world is the importance of measuring everything, because now every company has Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, 10 different type of platforms, and email, SMS, 10 different type of platform, 12 different type of platform, but they don't really know where their AI is coming from. Because you can send maybe 100,000 newsletter, but you don't know what the ROI is from newsletter. Then you're sending some SMS, but you don't know what is the ROI from your SMS. Or when you're making some Facebook ads, some Instagram ads, some LinkedIn ads, but you don't have one big platform that let you understand where you need to spend your time, your effort, and your money. This is the reason why we developed JotURL, because JotURL is a platform, an only one tool that let you track all your links. Is one of the stupidest and the easiest things to do, but very, very, very few people are doing it. They are sending emails, but they don't know how many clicks they did. They're sending SMS, but they don't know how many conversions they did. And they cannot compare the data that are coming from every source, every platform, every social media, and have a full comprehension of where they need to spend their time and their money. So one of the biggest things that I suggest you that you need to understand during this webinar is that the first things to do growth hacking is to have data, to really understand what is working from your channels. Because lots of time, the winner is not nowadays who has some more money. Is that the one that is spending his money in the better way. And with JotURL, you can do these things. I will give you some example. I don't want to sell you JotURL. It's just because it's a growth hacking tool. I'm using it a lot, and it's the reason why I can talk to you about these things. For example, you are doing some influencers campaigns, or you are doing some newsletter, some automation on LinkedIn. You are sending a link in your automation with in the direct message on LinkedIn, or you are using some influencer, every channel. Okay, when you're sending a link, you can send a normal link or a link with a bit.ly, and you are just tracking how many clicks you are doing. Stop. Okay, this will not bring you more value. You're just understanding that you're having 200 clicks, 300 clicks. Okay. At the end, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's important, but it's not crucial. But with a tool like JotURL, you can add your Facebook pixel, your Google pixel, your LinkedIn pixel on your links. So when someone click on your link, this will finish in your Facebook custom audience, on your LinkedIn custom audience, and this will drop drastically the cost of your ads because are super targeted and super laser focused. Maybe some of you are using QR code in your business, because these things is another super trick. If you have an online and offline business, and you are maybe printing flyers and things like that at shows, you can embed a Facebook pixel to the link that is linked to the QR code. Sorry, everyone in this chat knows what a Facebook pixel is. Please type in the chat, because if you don't know, I can explain you, and this will give you another crazy advantage to your business.
Guys, please don't be shy. Be active, ask questions, and I guess
Okay.
all of you know what is Facebook Pixel.
Pew it's yes, I think. Okay, so one yes. Okay. So you can embed your tracking pixel to your link, to your QR code. So you can retarget with ads also on LinkedIn, but a lot of people are telling me, okay, but LinkedIn ads are expensive. Yes, because you're doing them on a cold way. But if you're using LinkedIn just on retargeting, it's not a problem, because maybe are expensive, yes, but you already know that these are super targeted ads. So it doesn't matter how much does it cost, because are in target and you're not burning money on ads. So I wish you can start understanding how much is important and very, very fundamental to track everything, because you can do some growth hacking and start scaling just when you have data on what is working in your business. Without data, you cannot scale. You cannot have a full house if you're not building the fundamental in the right ways. So where to start when doing growth hacking? The first thing you need to start when doing growth hacking is to have data. Data about what is working and what is not working in your business. In the short intro of this webinar, one of the points was top 5 growth hacking tools. So I can start to talking about some growth hacking tools. First of all, ManyChat. ManyChat is more a B2C growth hacking tool, but can be effectively used also on B2B, because everyone is using Facebook, and lots of time you are doing some B2B marketing, you can target the people, not the company. So people will have Facebook. ManyChat is a chatbot, is one of the famous chatbot on the market. Is very easy to set up and very cheap. Why I am suggesting you to use a chatbot? Because first of all, the open rate of a chatbot is something 97%, and this is crazy. But I'm not saying that you don't have to use the email, but the chatbot is another point of contact. More point of contact, more sales, because probably you already knows that you need from 7 to 10 point of contacts with your ideal client customer to have a sale. So more point of contact, more sales. Chatbot, emails, SMS, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. More point of contacts, more sales is the first things you need to understand when you understood what your ideal client avatar is and how you can sell more to them. So another super tool I suggest you to use is Find That Lead. If you don't know, Find That Lead is a tool that, as the name says, let you find the leads. Is another cheap tool, very easy to use, to set up, and will help you to find the emails of your leads from LinkedIn, from domains, from prospecting, for example, digital agency in New York. Okay, you just need to type digital agency in New York, and Find That Lead will give you the results. Another tool that I'm suggesting you to use is MeetAlfred. Is a very, or also Scribing, because are the two easiest one to use. These are tools, MeetAlfred and Scribe.in are two type of tools that can help you to automate your LinkedIn. Guys, please be gentle with automation on LinkedIn, because you risk to link it to have your profile shut down by LinkedIn. But if you use this type of automation with in the right way, not spamming too much, you can use them with safe, and you can automate your getting in contact with your ideal client avatar on LinkedIn every day. 20, 30 connection a day, it's fine. And as you can imagine, 30 contact a day, 30 requests a day on automation. In 1 month are 900 contacts in 1 month. In 3 months are like 2,700 contacts that you can get in contact with on LinkedIn, doing nothing, just setting setting this type of automation. So you can understanding. 1, automation on LinkedIn, onboarding sequence on your website, some videos on YouTube, different points of contacts, cold emailings with find that lead, with a link tracked that can boost your custom audience on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. In 3 months, you can boost your lead generation, customer acquisition, sales like crazy if you just implement these 3 stupid things. I'm saying stupid because it's not about, as I said before, the automation. The automation is like a tool that let you doing something on scale, but is the strategy that is behind these things that will make all the difference in the world. Another thing that you can do, but this is particular because it's more for B2C, but can work also in the B2B world, is doing some referrals, like Dropbox did, and you can do the same with ViralLoops, for example. That is a tool to do some referral programs. It's just like a giveaway. Lots of you probably knows what a giveaway is, and you can do something similar, like free audit of your company if you bring us 2 friends, or give us your email and we'll give you 30 minutes of free one-to-one chat. And then at the end of the chat, you can say, you want an hour more? Please introduce me to your 2 best customers. You can understand that this is another super cool thing you can do on scale that will bring you more customers. And then last but not least, as already said, first tool to start with growth hacking, JotURL, because we'll let you understand what how your platforms are performing and where you need to spend your time and your money. JotURL is very easy to set up. You just need to implement this link tracker on all your platforms, and then you don't have to do nothing more. You just need to give a look, understand, hey, our emails are converting 10 times better than our SMS. Okay, let's hire a copywriter, give to this mail another boost. We need to send more emails. We need to bring more people to our mailing list because our emails are getting us the most money of our business. It's easy. You just need to understand what is working. Spend your energy on what is working and obtaining more sales and more value of what you are doing. Let's see if you have some questions. Okay. How many visitors we can have to start marketing on LinkedIn? LinkedIn needs to have an audience of at least 300 people to start your remarketing campaigns. I saw yesterday on Facebook a post of, I don't remember who, was saying something like that. and you need to wait at least 24 hours. So don't be scared if your LinkedIn campaigns are not getting started in 2 hours, because also the LinkedIn platforms need to be improved. It's not like the business manager of Facebook. And I know the LinkedIn ads are expensive, but it just depends on how your customer acquisition cost is. If your customer acquisition cost is better on Facebook, okay, let's use Facebook. But if your customer acquisition cost is better on LinkedIn, or on LinkedIn we found bigger clients, maybe it's better to use our energy on LinkedIn ads. As you can see, guys, is always the same things. Understanding what is working. This is the first part of growth hacking. In B2B, in B2C, everywhere we need to understand what is working and what is not, because otherwise we are just burning money on different platforms and we are crossing our finger expecting results. Would you type a link to this last one tool? Okay, what type of tool? Because the tools are Find That Lead, okay, ManyChat, ViralLoops. You can find, okay, ViralLoops, MeetAlfred, okay, JotURL. These are the different tools. Viral, okay. ViralLoops. Okay. Then let's see what's on the agenda next. Growth hacking and lead generation on LinkedIn. Wow, this is one of my favorite topic. As I already said, I've made a full growth hacking course and a book on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a fantastic platform that let you getting in contact with your either client avatar at no cost. You don't need the business plan. You can use it because it's better. Also, the sales navigator will let you have more use of LinkedIn, but you can start for free. Just open your LinkedIn profile, and I'm not talking about the business profile, but the personal one, and then optimize your LinkedIn profile. I will show you. Okay. So first thing, optimize your cover image. Don't use some motivational quotes and things like that. If you have some photo of you and your teams of your company, or a photo of you that you are talking in public, and or photo with some super influencer of your business. No, I'm not talking about a singer. I'm talking about some expert in your field. Like I have a photo, for example, with Sujan Patel, that is one of the top growth hackers in the world. So use a cover image that will show your professionality on LinkedIn, and then use a professional photo also, because lots of people have selfies, stupid photos, or black and white, things like that. Use a professional photo that you can show to the people who you are and show your face. Super important. Then in the tagline, just under your name, don't just write, I'm the CEO of this business. Type how you can help other people you are getting in contact with. For example, I've written, I help B2B companies to develop strategies of digital marketing. And then that I am a growth hacker and a digital marketing specialist. Super easy. But the first thing that a a user will see on my profile is that I help B2B companies. First things they will see. This is super important because this tagline will show every time you will comment on someone's post. You will, this will be shown to everyone that will use the mouse on your image on LinkedIn. So optimize this tagline, super important. Then in the info section, two things. Oleg, I can yes, Leonard Maxim, important question that I have not made. I need to make a point. Leonard is not, every automation is not allowed on LinkedIn. Automations are not allowed by LinkedIn, and this will bring you to your profile getting shut down by LinkedIn. But you can use, because otherwise it's not growth hacking, some automation in the correct way. For example, every automation like Leonard, I've used Leonard a lot, but every automation like Leonard that is a Chrome extension, don't use it. Every Chrome extension that automates your LinkedIn will be detected by LinkedIn. So don't use any Chrome extension that automate your LinkedIn. You can use some automation like MeetAlfred that works on clouds and will be not detected by LinkedIn, or like Phantombuster with rotative proxies like Proxymesh. Scrubbing is a very small Chrome extension, so it's not detected by LinkedIn yet. But please pay attention. Leonard is detected, DexSoup is detected, LinkedIn Helper is detected. There's a super list on the web of Chrome extensions that are detected by LinkedIn, so don't use them. Use new tools that are still not detected, like Scrubbing, MeetAlfred, and Phantombuster. And please be gentle with settings. Don't send 200 connection a day, because your profile will be shut down in like 2 days. So please be gentle. And if you don't want to use automation, or if you already have some yeah, can you send a list? I will send you the list right now. Just give me okay, found. Mary? No, okay, sorry. I just this is the list. And don't forget that you can find and hire a virtual assistant on Upwork and tell her to do, or him to do the same things that you can do with automation without getting blocked. Just sending a connection request with a custom note. Everyone can do it. You can do it by hand, because if we are talking about 20 connections a day, is not a big deal. So you can do it. If you don't have, my suggestion is just, if you have a small profile, with like 100 connection, 1,000 connection, you can use automation. Okay, it's risky, but you are not risking to lose super important profile. If you have a 10,000 profile, a LinkedIn profile with 10,000 connection, don't use automation. Hire a virtual assistant, or try to getting the most from your already 10,000 connection that you have. And this can be done with super content or pod like pod like Lampod. If you don't know, Lampod is a Chrome extension that will give you a boost in the comments, because will automate the process of interacting on LinkedIn. If you post a post on LinkedIn, you can save the link of your post, pasting it to in Lampod, and you can have like 10, 15 comments in like 1 hour. This will boost your post to all your connection and will give you an extra exposure. Please use these pods and these hacks with interesting contents. Don't just try to sell things, but for example, if you're selling digital marketing services like me, write a guide that help people lowering your LinkedIn ads cost, and then use this type of strategy to give your guide the best exposure you can have on LinkedIn. Remember always to share value on LinkedIn, because it's crucial. No, the links, Mary, the links that you are sharing on LinkedIn will be needed to share it in the comments of your post. Don't share links in your post, because this will drop your reach like crazy, because it's easy to understand. LinkedIn is giving people lots of reach, because once that people are engaged and stay on LinkedIn. If you are sharing a link that bring people outside of LinkedIn, LinkedIn will put a cross on your post, and your post will not have a lot of exposure. So as you can understand, respect the growing patterns of platforms and social media. This is another important growth hacking mindset that you need to understand. We all want to bring traffic from social media where people stays to our blogs, but you have to do it in a proper way, because otherwise this will get in contrast with the strategies of the social media and will not work. Another thing you can do is, I've making a post with guys. I've made a super full guide about, for example, Facebook ads. Do you want it? Okay, please comment my post. People will comment your post. This will boost your reach, and then you can send in the direct message in private the link to your guide on your blog. With this type of strategies, I've made 200 sales, 200 free sales of my book on LinkedIn in just 24 hours, because people are commenting, were commenting my post, asking for my book. And this post will obtain a super reach, and you can replicate and do it the same. As I was saying, on LinkedIn, okay, in the info section, please talk like you are talking about with your ideal client avatar. So, for example, are you a businessman? You need help in copywriting, if you're selling copywriting tips. And then you can explain what you do. But what you do not is like a bullet point of what you do in your services, but the results you bring to your clients, why you are so special, why your copywriting tips, secrets, expertise is so special, and how you can help your ideal client avatar. Always remember to talk providing value. Another thing you can do that is super interesting is that you can share a link on this section of LinkedIn, the info section. You can share 2 links, 3 links, how many links you want. I suggest you to not to go over 3 links, but you can track these links with JotURL. So if you are giving for free, for example, a Google Drive folder where you are sharing for free some guides, some infos, you can track these links, and then when someone clicks on this type of link, you can start remarketing on every platform. So you can acquire omnipresence with just one click. So I think, and I wish you start understanding why it's important to track all the links you are using on all your platforms, because every link can be the entrance, the access to all your remarketing campaigns. Because with JotURL, you can add all your remarketing pixel, up to 5 remarketing pixel to your links. So you just need one click. You are one click away to become omnipresent to your client. Just let them click one link, and then you can start remarketing on every platform: guide, tutorial, free consultancy, one-to-one consultancy, booking, free invite to your events, free invite to your webinar. You can become omnipresent with just one click. So use these type of links, everyone, on your LinkedIn, on your social, on your email, etc., etc.
Stefano, are you able to share your screen, or you just don't?
If I can share my screen. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you seeing my screen? As I said, cover photo where I'm talking in public about digital communication, photo with Sujan Patel, professional photo, tagline, info section, as you can see. This is in Italian, I will translate it for you. Are you a businessman or an owner of a company? I can help you to boost your personal branding on LinkedIn, getting in contact with your ideal client avatar, and creating strategies, digital strategies for your B2B company. How you can get in touch with me? This is my LinkedIn or my email. Infos for SEO, profile optimization, and as you can see, 2 call to action. With checking links, you can book a free call with me, or you can see my LinkedIn course. Then this is my dashboard. As you can see, these are the visit to my profile, the visual of my last article, but these ones, and how many visits on my profile I've made in the search engines of LinkedIn. If you click this one, it's very important. You can see type of companies that visited my profile, position, jobs that my visitors are having, and these are the most important part, are the keywords. These are the keywords that are bringing me traffic to my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, digital marketing specialist, hacker, digital marketing manager, digital marketing specialist, marketing director. As you can see, this is super targeted on what I want to be founded by. So perfect for me. And you can do the same optimizing your LinkedIn profile. As you can see, another important thing is that to use the last article like a pop-up that show how you can bring results to your clients. I'm targeting startup founders, so This is a startup case study on how we made a super launch on AppSumo with JotURL. And another important thing you can do is optimizing your experiences. As you can see, there's 2 points, two different roles in my last role. And as you can see, digital marketing consultant, social selling consultant, LinkedIn B2B, digital marketing specialist. My profile is full of the right keywords that I want to be founded for. Chief Growth Officer, co-founder, Chief Marketing Officer. These are the experiences that I want to show. I don't want a super detailed experience of my past. I just want to be founded and be a show what I'm doing now. This one. That is the reason why I'm using LinkedIn, to get in contact with my ideal client avatar. And then licenses and certifications. This is very easy to obtain this, because you just need to have and to activate 1 month of the business plan of the premium plan of LinkedIn, and you can get access to a lot of free certification, free courses. The LinkedIn learning section is pretty good, and you can obtain some certifications that will boost the visit to your profile. And then, last but not least, super important, getting skills confirmation, 99 plus, 99 plus, 99 plus, and getting reviews, recommendation of your profile. Because when you go out and you go to a restaurant, are you checking TripAdvisor, right? Why you are not doing the same on your LinkedIn profile? So this is super important. Ask your colleagues, ask your ex-boss, ask your boss, ask your partner. Recommendation. To optimize this section, remember to tell the people that are writing your recommendation to type in the keywords you want to be founded for. For example, I'm getting founded for a growth hacker, and as you can see, people are talking about growth hacking and LinkedIn in their reviews. So this is super important. Don't forget to ask them and to give them something back with another reviews for them. When your LinkedIn profile is optimized, this will lead you to a lot of leads that are coming because you found your optimized SEO, your LinkedIn profile, and this will boost your shown in your in the LinkedIn search engine. And you can do also the outbound section, getting in contact with prospect, automating things with the tools we have talked before. So for B2B, the easiest way to do some growth hacking is on LinkedIn. But another cool thing that I'm suggesting you before closing this webinar, just for who listened to me right until now, is to use Albacross. I don't know, I will type the name. I don't know if you know what Albacross is, but it's a tool to know which companies are visiting your website. This is super crazy because you will understand lots about the companies that are visiting your website, and you can getting in contact with the people that are visiting your website. Because, for example, if you visit my website, I will know that 50% of the people that are visiting my website are from your website. So this is super important. I will know that company XXX I have visited my website. So I can find you on LinkedIn, write you a message, and maybe I will take a name. Mary, can I help you? I saw you visited my website. Maybe I can show you some B2B growth hacking strategies for your business. What do you think? Can we get on a call? As again, it's not cold approach, because Mary already visited my website, and I know this thanks to Albacross. Another hack you can do, but this is not super GDPR compliant. I will say this to you just for didactic reasons, and then you can do what you can understand what to do by yourself, is to automate this process, connecting with Zapier, Albacross, and Lemlist. Albacross is the tool that we said before, and Lemlist is a tool to do some cold emailing. So you can automate that. I visit your website, Albacross understand that I visited your website, Zapier will pass this value to Lemlist, and from Lemlist will send me, because Albacross will let you know to understand also the email of the people that are visiting your website. And Lemlist will send a personalized email, cold emailing to me, just because I've visited your website. This is crazy. You need some traffic. It's not GDPR compliant at 100%, but it's a super way to retarget the people that are visiting your website with like $100 a month. If your B2B business is difficult to boost, to scale, we just saw 3 different ways to boost this without a lot of money, in a very easy way, and in a super targeted way. But now remember to track everyone everywhere, because it's the foundation of your growth. I think it's like 4 o'clock. I don't know if some of you have some questions. I will be happy to answer.
Yep, we have some questions in chat.
Okay, can you write down the name of these 3 services? Albacross, Zapier, Lemlist. Okay, we see if we have another questions. Yes, for example, if stefano.pisoni.net is visiting your website, Mary, Albacross, it doesn't have a 100% match, it's like 60%. But if Albacross will detect me and is connected to Zapier, yeah, that is connected to Lemlist, yes, will send me an email on my domain. Let me check if
I have any other question.
Okay.
Someone asked when he was registering how to use JotURL.
Can I show some examples of JotURL? Sure. I'm suggesting you, every one of you, I don't know Oleg if he's there, but I want to invite all of you in our Facebook group of JotURL, that is JotURL Kings of Links. And you can find also the full tutorials of videos on our YouTube channels. It's very easy to use JotURL, and you can get the most from every platform. I will make
feel free to type a link.
Okay, I will type the link to invite you in our Facebook group. Yeah, Mary, yes, I've tried Alcapod. It's similar and it's free. It's just a little bit different because the owner of the group can block comments and things like that. So you can use Alcapod. Maybe also from the people that are seeing this webinar, you can create a little Alcapod group. I think we can do it. Maybe we can do it right now. We can create an Alcapod group, but you need to be sure that people that are in the group are honest and reliable, because the way how Alcapod works is a little bit different. But let's see. PracticeBox. Like auto comment. Okay. Okay. I will, if you wanted to I just created an Alcapod group from the participant of this webinar. This is the code. This is the code to get access to this group, so we can create a group for us, and we can boost our post on LinkedIn. Let me just check. This is the secret code. Yes. Okay, back. I've tried Texao. Okay, Texao. I bought Texao and I'm using it, but I think it's not like Phantombuster right now. It's not better or worse. Texao has a little bit different functionality. It has spices, and you can connect different spices. But what I don't like is that when you start a spice, you have a full list of spice. So if you're using a lot Texao, and you cannot delete the spices right now. So it's a little bit confusing. And there's not like a dashboard, because a lot of time with Phantombuster, are you doing some growth hacking and some borderline growth hacking? I want to have a full comprehension of what is happening. The problem in Texao is that I click on start and the spice start, but I don't have lots of settings like on Phantombuster when I can understand and set up manually everything. I'm scared about what Texao can do alone by himself without my control. If I want to scrape Google, it's not a problem. It's fine, Texao, because Google will not ban me. But if I have a profile, for example, on LinkedIn, right now I'm not using Texao because I'm not really understanding what Texao is doing, and I'm scared about LinkedIn shutting down my profile. Same for Facebook, same for Instagram, and things like that. So I will bring the lifetime deal of Texao, wishing they will improve the products in the future. So I will have a more better product with a lifetime deal discount. But right now I will not suggest. If you want to start using automation, use Phantombuster, use MeetAlfred. I cannot suggest you to use Texao right now because I'm not 100% sure of how Texao is working.
All right, guys. if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. We have, I guess, 5 more minutes or something. If you don't have, we will about to finish our webinar. We'll wait next few minutes.
Okay, don't worry. Oh, in the meantime, if you want to add me on LinkedIn, feel free to do it. Thanks, Irina, to getting in contact with me.
Yep. Thanks. It's interesting webinar, I guess.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Maxim.
All right, guys. If you don't have any other questions, let's say thank you to Stefano, and I was really excited to have you here. Thank you very much for your time. It was brilliant. So for all of you guys who were registered, we will send the video to Box, and we will upload this video of the webinar to YouTube so that you can watch it later. And subscribe to PracticeBox YouTube channel, subscribe to our Facebook group, and add me, connect me on LinkedIn, connect Stefano on LinkedIn. I was glad to have all of you here today. Thank you very much for your nice weekend as well.
Okay. Hey everyone, thank you again, and see you soon. Feel free to contact me on LinkedIn, getting in touch, and have a nice day and a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.